So I'm joined on my lovely white sofa here, well, it's not really mine, by two men of the moment right now, Chase and Status. I'm going to clap for you.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll take it.
Now, you've just literally stepped off the plane from Ibiza.
Yes, straight from the airport to the studio.
Yes.
Very happy to be here. We have a residency in Ibiza every Tuesday over the summer, an amazing club called Amnesia. And the night's called Together, and we've done about 14 or 15 dates there this summer. Last one was last night. Yeah. Got off the decks at 5 AM, straight onto a plane.
Superstar life.
And back to Radio 1,
So let's talk about how this summer has been for you both, because you've been on the Wireless lineup. You've been performing. I mean, I think festival season for you guys anyway, every year is wicked, right?
Yeah. It's good, it's busy, Yeah, we definitely have a good run with the live band, and as you said, we headlined Wireless on a Saturday this summer, and it was a real special moment. We're obviously from London, and the headline Big Boy London Festival, and I think it was sold out on the day. It was humbling, you know, and we never thought in a million years when we first started making weird noises and DJing weird noises on a computer. Got to be making, weird noises every day, but when that happened, we never thought in a million years we'd be headlining like something at Finsbury Park, so it's madness.
Amazing. And of course you put on one hell of a show for Radio 1's Big Weekender. With Slaves and Rage. What was that like? Because the
seemed
crowd,
like a long time ago. That was like the end of May, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think that was our first live show this summer,
which was our first live show back for a couple of years.
Yeah, and you know, our first ever live show was the Big Weekend in Swindon many moons ago, and so that has always got a special place in our heart, that event, and we've been fortunate to do it a few times now. And it was our first one of this summer as well, so we were all a bit nervous. We had about 15 different artists come and feature with us. One of those artists were the Slaves, and all the songs worked really well, but that one there was a bit of a moment. They've got such energy, and we've obviously got quite a lot of energy, and combined there was a real moment. I sort of looked across at him and thought, wow, I'm glad this is being caught, because it felt really special.
Quite special. It was
cool. I mean, even watching it back, being there was amazing, but watching it back, you still can feel the energy.
Yeah, it was
and
great.
So I know that at one point you was at the front of the stage.
That's right.
Just going for it. I thought you was a rock star at that moment, like a proper.
That's very kind.
You could have let out your ponytail stuff.
No, we don't let that out, believe me. But, I mean, I've been playing guitar since I was a kid, and then from about 12, and then found jungle like when I was 14, and they're not quite the same, you know, not like quite the same kind of direction. So my childhood dream was always to be playing guitar in front of 55,000 people. Maybe not specifically that many, but you know, you get the gist.
Yeah.
So to be able to do that these days on a selfish personal one is incredible. You know, you tick that box.
Yeah.
And what was special about this show with playing the guitar? One, it's always great, temps running out, it's always pandemonium. But like Will said, that moment with the Slaves, because I think that's the first time I've been on stage with another guitarist.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. It was a really amazing feeling, and seeing them guys interact together. They bring that whole kind of late 70s full punk vibe to now. And we love that.
It was a wicked performance. Very good. Now, you've been away for a while working on this album. Okay, a lot of people are dying for this. You've not even got an album name yet. No title.
Well, someone's obviously been spilling the beans.
Yeah,
but no,
we're going back and forth with names, and we're really indecisive. And it's funny, like you know, basically just creating stuff in general is always sort of framed by a deadline, and until that deadline is imposed, like properly imposed, not like there's a casual deadline sort of thing, until it's sort of ripped from your hands, from the record label or your management, you know, we'll still be changing little things, and like tracks on the album, or people we're working with, or even the name of the album. So we always get asked in interviews, like, tell us about the album. And we're not being cagey often on purpose. It's because we're actually not quite sure exactly what's still going on until the album sort of comes out. But
are you perfectionists?
Crazy.
Yeah,
crazy,
I mean, I said earlier to someone else actually that if it was that up to us, we'd still be mixing down tracks in the first album.
Yeah.
I mean, every now and again we'll say something like, "Yeah, remember that track? It could be a bit, you know," and that's like from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So we definitely need that deadline, that structure, that someone else saying, "Guys, we need it." Otherwise, we would never finish anything.
So the title is, you're still going back and forth with it.
Yeah, definitely going back and forth.
I can see that.
yeah. It's hard. It's so hard.
Some people, you know, think of a name and they make an album. We're not that guy.
No. But we know that Novelist is going to be on there. We know that George the Poet is after this wicked single, Spoken Word, which I love. And Tom Grennan is on there. Yeah. Anyone else that we could expect to be on the album?
Well, obviously The Slaves, as already mentioned, that was a record earlier in the year. There are loads of wicked names, loads of wicked British names, which is kind of what we've been fortunate to do in the past.
And what we're really passionate about as well.
Yeah, there's so much amazing music in this country, and now, I mean, every year we say this, we're like, now more than ever, but really now more than ever in 2016 and 17. So, you know, I don't.
We don't want to jinx it.
Okay.
We don't. Like with everything, things change. There's lots of moving parts. So for some reason something doesn't stick, then we look like, you know, a bit silly.
Do you make a conscious effort to sort of work with new artists and people who we don't hear of?
Most definitely. We've been doing that, I think, since the beginning of our careers, and it's for loads of reasons. One, no one has that kind of intensity and that drive and that energy and that want to do this in a brand new artist you've never heard of, who just signed his first deal, signed her first deal. They're in this place where it's like them against the world. They want to show, they want to do this, they are up for it like you wouldn't believe. As you get a bit older, it's hard not to, like, you rest on your laurels a bit, and you kind of, you move away from that, and I think we feed off that. When we get that kind of intensity back there, it inspires us to where we used to be, that make that nostalgic kind of emotion come back. So we love working with new talent, and also we like working with really individual sounding people. All I actually just mentioned there, no one else sounds like them. When we first heard Temps, I mean, there we go, no one sounds like him still. And George the Poet is just so different, and that's what really attracts us to new artists.
Yeah. Now, before we sort of heard that you were bringing out another album, you did give us a little bit of a teaser. You know, you had the London Bars and Volume 1 to 4, and you worked with Frisco, Novelist again. Was that just kind of like, just to make sure that we knew that you were still there?
That's maybe a little bit. I think it was, you know, we'd been writing this album for a while. We had a lot of tracks together. Definitely, we were taking our time sort of getting the record correct and where we wanted it. And we just, you're right, there's part of you thinking, hang on, we've got a body of work here, it's really cool, it's really current, pulled in all these cool features, it's not going to sit around forever just on our hard drive, so actually let's do a little project now. And you know, we're major label artists, we've been signed to Universal for a long time now, and with that comes a pressure to always have sort of big records and big albums. But we came from a world of underground music, and you know, we still DJ out that stuff week in, week out. And that was a really nice project, just to say, you know what, this is what we're actually about here. Street music, and it doesn't really matter the genre. I mean, it just happened there's a great collection of cool sort of grime and rap records there. And we said to the label, you know, we just want to do this, and they said, great, you know, we sort of believe in what you're doing, and it came about really nicely, and it was really cool to work with those people.
It was sick, amazing. Well, I can't wait to hear the album when it gets a title. I can't wait to see it being performed, because honestly, you guys really bring a wicked show on that stage.
Thank you
wicked.
very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was a